Son Produkto que funcionan a las mil maravillas. Lo único que no me gusta es que para cambiar las cosas tienes que tener cerca un destornillador, tendrían que ponerlo de forma que no te hiciera falta ninguna herramienta para cambiar las cosas por lo demás complican su objetivo ningún problema. Lesen Sie weiter. Perfetto per taglia il fior di latte addio dolori ai tendini. Definitivamente este producto puede con cualquier patata. Es muy robusto y se ancla con mucha facilidad gracias a las 4 ventosas que tiene. Estoy seguro que durará muchos años. Calidad profesional, ideal para cualquier restaurante o fanático de las patatas yayayay. It takes a bit of getting used to, but once you get the knack it really does make superb chips. I found it best to use the middle of the cutter and not the edge. Don't rest the vegetable on the forest but use your hand to lightly position the vegetable in the middle of the cutter. Use a punch style to cut the vegetable rather than a squeeze style or it just won't work well. The sucker feet really work well on top of a work surface, and once you have cut your first vegetable it will firmly stick to the surface even if you haven't applied downwards pressure before you start. Use the term vegetable because I've cut carrots with this machine and would expect it to work well with parsnips as well. The firmer the vegetable the better it cuts. Some softer potatoes tend to not pass through completely, leaving some squashed residue potato in the cutter and in the pushing block. Keep a toothpick handy to remove residue potato from the push block and clean with a washing up dish brush and paper towel. My only criticism in its design is that you need a Phillips screwdriver to remove the cutter or change the cutter for one of the 3 cutters provided. I've modified this to have wing nut screws on the cutter and on the push block so it can be dismantled with your fingers rather than using a screwdriver. Beyond this, I would highly recommend this cutter, but take a while to get used to it and don't overforce when cutting, but as I say, use a punch action to cut your chips. Like others have said, well, what the price compared to the cheap plastic versions that blunt, warp and break within weeks. Even though I cut my first batch of chips with the cutting grit the wrong way round with the blunt side facing the potatoes, it still perfectly cut the chips like a knife through butter. Click link in description for more reviews. Thanks for your watching.